Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So, because of this whole coronavirus thing that I'm not going to get into detail because everyone knows about it by now, I haven't really been to the theater this past week and more movies are getting delayed because of this whole coronavirus thing, so I think for right now it's best for me to just kind of hold off on the movie theater for a little while just until things calm down a little bit. That being said, however, I was able to see 2 movies in theaters before this whole thing started to become more serious, so until this whole thing starts to calm down a little bit, I'll review those 2 movies, get those out for you while I can. But also, if I feel like making a video, I'll just review some movies that I've been watching on Blu-ray, because I have a lot of movies that I haven't watched yet, and I figure, well, since I can't go see new movies in theaters, might as well check out new movies that I have at home that I haven't watched yet. So until this whole thing starts to calm down a little bit, I'll get 2 reviews of movies that I did see in theaters, as well as some reviews of movies that I have on Blu-ray that I haven't watched yet, just to keep myself busy. So the first movie I saw in theaters is Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, I understand this movie has been out for a number of weeks already, so not a lot of people are talking about it. I just thought I would go ahead and still get my opinions out there. Just because I saw it in theaters, I might as well do a video on it. So, Sonic the Hedgehog. I actually was looking forward to this movie back when they announced it in 2018, 2019, whenever it was supposed to come out. I thought a Sonic movie could be a lot of fun. And then that trailer came out, and safe to say I was on the side with everyone else who really didn't like the trailer and really didn't like the design of Sonic. I'm not going to dive too much into it because it's been talked about to death, but it's safe to say I did not like the original design for Sonic. I thought he didn't look like the character, and they could have done a much better job with it in terms of how, he looks. He didn't look like Sonic at all. He just looked like the blue pile of poop, I guess? But besides the design, I just didn't like the trailer. To me, it looked like one of those joke trailers that were put in Tropic Thunder. You know, those type of trailers. I kept saying to myself, this isn't the real movie. No, they're screwing with us. They're absolutely screwing with us. This looks horrible. And it surprised me, just like it did everyone else, that the filmmakers took the criticisms of the old design to heart, and they actually went back and redesigned Sonic to a much better, faithful look to Sonic. However, I still wasn't a fan of the new trailers or the TV spots that came after the redesign. Everyone was against me on this. Everyone I knew was against me. They're like, no, this movie's going to be a lot of fun. This movie is going to be good. And I'm just like, I just don't see it. This movie just doesn't look entertaining or funny to me. This movie is heavily advertised as a comedy, and I didn't think it looked all that funny to begin with. Well, apparently this is the year of surprises for me, because just like The Invisible Man, I had a great time with this movie. I had a lot of fun with it. I was completely wrong, and I really need to stop judging trailers so much. Everything about this movie for me was just fun, entertaining, action-packed, and surprisingly it had some emotion to it that did get to me a little bit, which I did not expect at all. I also had a fear that Sonic was going to be kind of annoying throughout the movie. I thought he was going to be Jar Jar Binks. Thankfully, he's not. He's very funny, he's entertaining to watch. There's just so much stuff in the movie that he does that I just couldn't take my eyes off of him. Plus, he looks cute. The new design of Sonic, he was adorable in a few scenes, especially in a scene at a cowboy bar. I'm not going to give it away, but you'll know what scene I'm talking about. I also like the chemistry between Sonic and James Marsden's character. I thought they worked very well off each other, and if they do make a sequel, I wouldn't mind if he came back, because he surprisingly had a great amount of character development that I did not expect at all, and I liked how him and Sonic bounced off each other throughout the movie. And I like that Sonic in this movie, mainly what he wants is just a friend, and he finds that with James Marsden's character, and it was nice to see. Now, another one of my biggest concerns when the trailer came out was Jim Carrey's character. I thought he was going to be ridiculous. I thought he was going to be the worst part of the movie, and god damn it, he was great in the movie. I was so wrong about so much in this movie, and I don't hate Jim Carrey, but I'm not a huge fan of Jim Carrey. There's a lot of people I know that are gigantic fans of him, and I think he's funny. I respect a lot of what he's done in the past, but I wouldn't call myself a gigantic fan of him. But I gotta admit when I'm wrong, and he was very great in the movie. He was super over the top, very funny, and just exactly what this movie needed. And I'm glad that this movie wasn't trying to be a serious, dark movie like what a lot of modern movies are trying to do, copying off The Dark Knight. It didn't do this. It was fun, it was over the top, it was silly, it was just entertaining. And in some ways it was refreshing to see a movie like this. Now there is a setup to a sequel at the end of the movie, and now after seeing this movie, I wouldn't mind a sequel. I wouldn't mind if this movie became a franchise. If they keep making them this silly and over the top, yet still feeling fresh, I wouldn't mind a couple sequels. In fact, I wouldn't mind, like I said, a franchise of Sonic. In the end, guys, I had my doubts with Sonic the Hedgehog, and I walked out completely entertained, very surprising, and I think this movie did what it really should have. It wasn't trying to be something big or epic, it just was trying to be fun, silly, over the top. That's exactly what I got, and for that reason, I'd say Sonic the Hedgehog is a most definite Blu-ray purchase for me. So if you've guys seen Sonic the Hedgehog, let me know what you thought about it down in the comment section, and would you want to see a sequel to this movie? For me, that's an absolute yes, but for you guys, whatever your thoughts on it, let me know down below in the comments. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Look forward to another review of a movie I saw in theaters, as well as other reviews of movies that I've been checking out at home. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, click right here, and I will see you guys next time.